Peace, you beautiful soul. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome. If you are new, my name is Brittany. I'm so grateful for you. Just know that I always set the intention that these messages find the souls that need to hear them. So if you are here for the first time, just know that this message is 100% for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? We're going to be talking about fully understanding and really embodying the truth of the fact that your outer world is a complete reflection of your inner world. And so what I mean by that is that everything that you experience in your life, whether that be in regards to your relationships, whether those relationships are platonic or romantic, your career, what you do for work, what your financial situation is looking like what's your money looking like, okay? As well as like even just the random situations that happen in your daily life occur because they are mirroring what it is that's going on within you. Okay. So this is why it's important to work on yourself, to heal your belief systems, to heal your traumas, and truly be intentional about walking this healing journey, walking this spiritual walk. Okay, because as you do that, you'll realize that a lot of the stuck patterns that you were experiencing weren't just coincidences. They were happening because it was like literally a sign that there was work for you to do internally. Okay. You you have to take everything on this physical plane as what it is. And it's all energy. Okay. Everything that you can see, touch, it's all energy. And you yourself are energy at your core. And so, based on the way that you feel, based on the way that you think, is what the energy will reflect out into your world, into your experiences, into the people that are in your life. Okay. So you might be one of those people that feel like they keep attracting the same types of individuals into their life. Different face, same energy. Or you might be holding on to belief systems about money that is keeping you from being able to fully experience the abundance that you say that you desire. Hmm. And one thing, it's really interesting because it's so easy for us to go into victim mindset, like, um, and blame also um, everything else for why we're experiencing what we're experiencing instead of simply just thinking of, hey, if I keep dating the same types of people, if I keep experiencing the same types of things, if every time I earn money, I literally spend it all and I can't seem to save anything, is it really the external circumstances that's causing this? Is it really the people, or is it actually you? Is it something within you? Because when we go into victimhood, then we feel that all these occurrences are punishments for us. When you're not being punished, okay, no one's keeping you broke. No one's keeping you in the same types of relationships. You're literally doing these things to yourself because of your belief system, because there's something within you that needs to be healed. There's something within you that you are not taking the time to recognize. That's a you situation, not a them situation, an it situation. You see? So, this is why it's also important for us to take ownership of the experiences that we have in our life and that we call into our life, because everything we call into our life is in a direct reflection of how we feel about ourselves. So, if you say that you want more money, but you believe that you're unworthy of acquiring more money and living the life of the rich and famous, how do you expect to ever live that lifestyle? How do you expect to hold on to the money that you acquire? This is why the subconscious mind is so critical. And I wish that the majority of people had a better understanding of their subconscious mind and the way that it worked, because when you do, you're really able to shape your reality into whatever you want. But being here as a human, you are dealing with your conscious mind, which is the mind that your logical, analytical mind. And then you have your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind makes up the majority of your mind. Your subconscious mind never sleeps. It's always on. Whereas when you go to sleep at nighttime, your conscious mind, the logical part of your brain, turns off. It goes to sleep. It takes a rest. Okay? But your subconscious mind is what is connected to your spirit. Okay? Your subconscious mind never turns off. It never rests. It's always on. It's always listening, hearing, feeling whatever is going on in your reality. You can think of your subconscious mind almost like a recorder. It records everything, even the things that you don't consciously remember. It knows everything that you have ever experienced. And like I said, your subconscious mind is tied to your spirit. So when you understand that, you realize as a spirit, you have had many infinite experiences, because this is not your first lifetime. So you've lived multiple lives, and your subconscious mind holds memory of all of the lives that you have lived, all of the knowledge you have acquired, all the wisdom that your soul holds is within your subconscious. And so your subconscious also knows no right from wrong. So whatever you embed into the subconscious mind, it believes it's true. So when you hold on to a belief system that doesn't serve you, like money's so hard to come by, or every single time I make money, I always spend it and I can't save anything, and you talk to yourself in a negative tone, you are just further solidifying what your conscious mind believes to be true, because everything that it believes is true. And this is why with my clients in hypnosis, we're able to dive into the subconscious mind to heal the belief systems, to get to the core of like why you believe what you believe. Get to the core of your traumas so that you can heal these things. Because once you heal what's in the subconscious, then you're literally almost like being able to start anew. And you decide what it is it that you truly believe, not based on what you saw when you were a child, and not based on the way your parents programmed you or society programmed you, but based on your true soul essence. What is it that you believe? Do you believe that you are worthy? Do you believe that you are valuable? Do you believe that you are loved? Do you believe that you are capable of anything and everything? Do you believe that you are fully abundant? Because if you have any belief system that says different than that, you will never be able to fully achieve the fullness of what abundance is, the fullness of what worthiness is, the fullness of what self-love is. So that's why doing this healing work, truly doing the shadow work, is needed on this path. And if you're hearing this message, it's because your spirit is telling you, A, if there are certain patterns that you're tired of seeing in your experience, you need to dive deeper into you. And I'm not telling you that as soon as you do that, things are going to start changing immediately. It takes time, right? The physical world, everything that happens in the physical world happens very slowly because we're dealing with a slower dimension. And things don't happen instantaneous, which is why when you're manifesting, it takes time to manifest. Okay? But everything first happens in the spiritual before it happens in the physical, as so above, so below. So when you begin to do that healing work, you're healing your inner self. That means your outer self, your outer experiences, what you see outside of you, has to change. And it is changing because the more you change the way you think and your perspective, even if the exact same situation happened to you last week, happens again to you this week, because you have a different perspective this week, it doesn't hit you the same way as it did the week before. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you have a different perspective. And that means that things are changing. So although you don't see the physical representation of immediate change, doesn't mean that a change isn't occurring. Doesn't mean that you're not working on yourself, but I want you to have realistic expectations as far as how quickly things can happen. Things can happen very fast, but I also want you to know that we live in a slow dimension. Earth is very slow. The 3D is just slow. It'd be feeling like it's crawling. Time is just crawling at times, right? So being patient with yourself is also very, very important as well. Working on your healing is not linear, okay? Healing is a never-ending journey. And if you want to change your reality, if you want to have a complete metamorphosis, if you are really about this 9-year energy, which is 100% about transformation, you're being required right now to fully step into who you desire to be. So you've got to change your patterns. You really got to take like a really, really, really good, honest look at yourself and an honest look at your surroundings and say to yourself, do I want to keep attracting this? Is this truly what I desire? And if it isn't, what about me? What about you needs to change? Do you not feel like you're worthy? Are you dealing with codependency issues? Are you feeling like you have low values, low self-esteem? Like where are you at on this spectrum? What do you need to improve so that you can stop attracting these types of experiences into your life? Because you can no longer be a victim and say, oh, everyone else is doing this to me. Oh, it's because of this person. No. Or the other thing is we like to blame our spirit team. Oh, my spirit team keeps bringing these experiences. Oh, my spirit team this. No, it's you. It's you. You have free will at the end of the day. Your spirit team will help you as much as you're willing to help yourself. Message. So how much do you want to help yourself? Because you're literally on the precipice of transforming. But if you're going to continue to be in the woe is me, and my outer experience is not a reflection of my inner self, because I feel good about me and Like, are you on your high horse? Are you still in your ego? Or are you going to take a step back and be like, you know what? There has to be something within me that keeps attracting these types of situations that don't make me feel any good about myself. It just makes me feel like I'm regressing. And your spirit is going to allow you to keep having these experiences because your soul is saying clearly you still need to learn some things. So your soul is going to allow you to keep attracting these same types of people. Your soul is going to allow you to keep being in a position where you're feeling broke, where you don't have any money. Your soul is going to allow you to keep experiencing that until you realize that it's you that's keeping you there. It's you that's allowing yourself to keep attracting these types of experiences. It's you. Listen, we're getting ready to head into March. March marks the energetic new year. So January, February, we're still in the dormant phase of things. Like the 2025 energy hasn't fully kicked into gear, and it doesn't kick into gear until the spring equinox. And when that happens in March, are you still going to be where you're at right now? Or do you need to take from now until spring equinox to really go into hermit mode and deep dive into you and what you need to change so you can fully embrace this transformation? This is what spirit is trying to get to you, but you being hard-headed. You're being hard-headed because you're allowing your ego to run the show. And spirit is like, get it out the way. Don't you want this abundant life? Aren't you tired of having these limited belief systems? Aren't you tired of not fully stepping into your soul mission? Like, aren't you tired? I know you tired. I know you tired. So spirit is saying, okay, wake up, get it together. You need a deep dive on yourself. This healing journey, this is real. It's happening. It's not fake. What do you want to experience? What do you want your life to look like? How do you want to wake up in the rising? You want to wake up feeling good about yourself and feeling good about your environment and feeling good about your situation and feeling good about where you're headed? Or do you want to keep waking up being upset, being in worry, being in fear, being in anxiety, feeling like woe is me, feeling like, damn it, when are things going to change? Are you tired of feeling like that every rising? And then distracting yourself by other things? The distractions are going to keep you stuck. They're things that you're going to need to just simply let go of. You got to put it down. Even if you just got to put it down for a time. Aren't you worth it? Aren't you? I believe that you are. I know that you are. Your spirit team is yelling in your ear, trying to get you to understand how worthy you are. But you got to understand it. You have the free will. No one can force this on you. Even you listening to me, I can't force this on you. It doesn't matter how much I want it for you. You got to want it for yourself. But deeper than that, you got to take the actions, babe. You got to take the actions. Like it's time. It's time. What do you want your year to look like? What you want 2025 to look like? What you want 2026 to look like? You building that foundation right now. And it all starts with your mind. Then your energy, your vibration, the frequency, what you give out, it then becomes what you attract. And so it's time for you to get it together. It's time for you to get it together. And know that you can. You're capable. You're more than capable. Stop doubting yourself so much. Stop believing the stuff that people have told you about in your past. That stuff isn't true. That's not who you are. See yourself in a new light. Step into your power. Be about it. Stop saying you want it and then you're not really about it. Like, shake that off. Like, the time is here. The energy is here to support you. Take some time. Take the next couple of weeks. Really reflect. Take out your journal. Write it out. Write out what you want your 2025 to look like. Don't hold back. No limits. What do you want? How do you want to feel? When you wake up in the rising, what do you want to feel first thing? When you wake up first thing in the rising, what do you want your first thoughts to be? Do you want them to be of low vibrational crap, or you want it to be of high vibrational stuff? When you're moving throughout your day, how do you want to feel? How do you want people to deal with you? What do you want your experience to be? What type of people do you want to invite into your life? What type of opportunities do you desire? What type of money do you desire to find you? Are you grateful for what you have? Are you expressing gratitude? Writing out in your journal 5, 6, 7 things of, actually make it 9 for the 9 year, 9 things that you're grateful for. Are you writing that out? Are you sitting in gratitude? Or are you constantly thinking about all the things that you lack? Like, where you at? So it's time to get it together. It's time to step up. It's time to step up. You're so powerful. You're so worthy. You're so capable. Okay? We're not letting our human self, our ego self run the show anymore. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Like, we out here trying to get to greater and higher heights because you're worth it and you're deserving of it. And that's what you're meant to have. You hear me? That's what you're meant to have in this lifetime. If you want it, do you want it? And if so, baby, it's here for you. It's here for you. I love you so much. I'm giving you such a big, energetic hug. Keep going. You got this. Nothing is standing in your way. Ooh, I feel like I got so much energy right now. I don't know who that was for. No, I know who that was for. That was for you. that was for you. Okay. As I recenter myself, thank you again for being here today. I love you so much, sending you so much love, so much healing energy, so much abundance, so much worthiness, because that's what you are and that's what you embody. I will talk to you tomorrow in the next video. Okay? Peace.